welcome everybody who are here in person and everybody out there in YouTube land?
YouTube land.
YouTube land.
Streaming, yeah.
Everybody out there who's watching, thank you so much for tuning in to another OFPG show.
Yes, live.
We have an audience. We have an audience.
If we have an audience, yeah. And we're coming from Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa.
Yes, at the Cardboard Caucus.
Cardboard Caucus.
Yes. No politics. No politics.
You know what?
Just board gaming.
That's right.
Right.
You know, this is our first time on the, I'll say first time on the road, but we went to Lincoln from Omaha.
Yes, but we're on the road.
We're out of state. We're out of state.
Doing live.
We're out of state.
Yes.
We are in Iowa.
Yes, we're coming through the pandemic.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
we are.
Coming through.
But you know what is so nice? I know you guys are seeing us without masks, but we are distanced from the audience.
Yes.
But our audience, they have masks on.
Yes,
Everybody's been very safe, and it's been a wonderful time here.
Yes.
We're so excited to just be able to get involved in this because we didn't know this caucus existed.
I knew.
Oh, well,
I knew.
he knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Because I didn't know, but I'm happy because
Yes.
it's really a lot of fun and it's so close to our own home, so we
Yes.
can always come visit.
2 hours
so
away. 2 hours
hopefully
away.
they can invite us back in next year.
Wait, Sue, how you was that? Because our English folk.
Oh, she didn't like I did something
No,
to
yeah,
it
our English fans.
It's two.
Yeah.
Peas,
Two.
I don't know, two.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those of you who don't know us, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
Our Fan Plays
Games.
Games. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
So, let's see. What do we have? First of all, we want to thank our sponsor.
Our sponsor, channel
We
sponsor.
have a channel sponsor.
Yes.
For those of you who have been watching us for the past 6 or so months, we have an awesome sponsor, and that is Kids Table Board Gaming.
KTBG.
Yes. And they make awesome family games.
Yes, and we love Fossilus. And also Recreators.
Yes.
Hunt the House.
Hunt the House.
And then they coming up. They just did a Kickstarter with Creature Comforts.
Creature Comforts.
That we can't wait for. And
we don't have that one yet.
It's gonna be on pre-order.
But we do have our hands on the new one that's coming out, and that is Power Plants.
And that's going to be kickstarted on October 26th. Yes.
And they are some interesting plants.
Yes.
So if you haven't checked out the Kickstarter.
Crazy plants.
Yes, I don't know if I want to grow them.
No, you don't.
Actually,
no, you don't.
the game is a lot of fun. But
it is.
You may not want to grow these plants.
No, you don't. Do not.
They look a little dangerous.
Yes, they are.
But the artwork is gorgeous. So so it's a lot of fun with Power Plants. So thank you, KTBG, for sponsoring
Thank
our
you
channel.
so much.
So next up.
So what's up now?
Well, I guess we're gonna let you do
a little news. I get to do a little news.
Board game news.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little news. Brandon not doing his special effects and stuff.
Yes,
all right, we're gonna do
live.
that. All right. So I just got a little bit of news.
Okay.
Now, but you're gonna like
that
this.
Looks like a lot of news.
No, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Okay, Saratoga Toy and Game Company is doing a Kickstarter for their debut title called Zoo King.
Where is this from? Where?
What is Saratoga Toy?
Is it Florida?
No, it's a Kickstarter they doing.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking of what is it? The not Lion King.
No.
Tiger King.
Tiger King. No.
Okay,
This is Zoo King.
The Zoo King. Tiger,
and it's set to be released in Q2 2022.
Okay.
It's for 2 to 4 players, and you're competing to build the best zoo by acquiring animals, staff, and facility cards with long-term goals of winning awards that will be revealed over the course of play. And you're saying, Mick, why am I talking about this?
Why
am I talking about this?
I have no idea.
Because they have partnered with and featured in the game your and Grant's favorite little ice cream stuff, Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots. Yes.
Oh
on the box, it says featuring Dippin' Dots, where they have incorporated Dippin' Dots into the game.
I love
Tell them what Dippin' Dots is. Tell them what Dippin' Dots is. Yes.
You know, and I go when we do the board game news, I know when I have these expressions, you're like, well, she should know. No, he keeps it from me.
I do not tell her.
When you guys hear the news, I'm hearing the news.
Yes.
And I love Dippin' Dots. If you've never anybody in the audience, have you guys ever had Dippin' Dots?
Yes.
That stuff
is loves this stuff.
It is
loves
awesome.
it.
It's this ice cream. If you don't know what it is, it's this ice cream. It's supposed to be space age
Look
ice
like
cream.
pellets.
Look like little pellets.
Pellets.
But they're so awesome. It's the feel in your mouth.
They're
They're all like little
They're
ice, and they melt.
Okay.
Dippin' Dots.
All right. You just
But
love them.
don't get the ones in the grocery store. They
No,
put it,
no,
it's not the
no.
same. You have to actually get the real.
Yes,
They put
yes.
it in the game.
They put it. It says featuring Dippin' Dots.
Okay, I want that game.
They incorporated with
I
the
don't
game.
care what else is going on. I want the Dippin' Dots. I don't care about anything else. Just the dip. Yeah.
Now that green light, I don't know about. That green light, I don't know about that green light, but it is incorporated in the game.
Yes.
And see, Dippin' Dots is a family-owned business, so it's kind of easy for them to kind of partner with.
I love Dippin' Dots.
So there you go. See, I
If
knew
you
you liked
guys
that
are
one.
listening, I love
See, I knew you would like that. I knew you would like that. All right. Second thing is another game we like.
Okay.
At Spiel 21,
Okay.
the French company Ludonite,
Okay.
and they're the publishers of Colt Express.
Is that the one we talked about? Was it Ludonite or Ludonante?
No,
or so-
Ludonite.
Oh,
That's
so okay,
it, yeah.
different. Okay.
Yeah, it's Colt Express. You
I
love Colt.
I like
yeah,
Colt Express.
Colt
Yes,
Express.
I like
yes.
that one.
They're they won the Spiel des Arts not too long ago. I think 2015.
For Colt Express?
For Colt Express, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I like it.
They beat out that year Splendor.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yes. That year they beat out Splendor and I was so upset. Yes.
Colt
But I still love
Express.
Ludite, I still love y'all. I still love y'all. Okay, so now they're introducing a new expansion for Colt Express called Colt Express 2 Trains, 1 Mission. So now, instead of 1 train, you'll have 2 trains going back and forth
2 trains.
doing things. 2
Like,
trains.
2 trains.
2 trains.
2 chains.
Like 2 chains, 2 trains. You're gonna have 2 long trains going back and forth.
When you said that, I just
Yes.
thought about 2 chains.
Yes, and then one of them is gonna have a Gatling gun on it.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's crazy.
I like
Yes.
Colt Express because
Yes, I
you
do.
get to take your. Well, I take your money because we. Yeah.
No,
I get
you
to
don't.
shoot
Yeah, you
the-
shoot me. Yeah,
and
you
the
hit
bags-
me.
And the bags
You like
fall.
doing that.
The bags fall,
Gee.
and whatever money you collect, I get to take it. Colt Express.
It always happens. It always
So
happens.
that's a good game.
Yes.
And now I have 2 trains
2 trains, 1
to
mission.
take your money.
2 trains, 1 mission. That's right. That's right. And
It's
it's
a done
coming
deal.
out. It's coming out in 2022
Yes.
for 3 to 9 players.
Oh man.
So you're gonna be we're gonna be just going crazy with it.
They
Yes.
have more characters too, like
No.
the more little meeple people.
No.
They only have 4, right?
About 4
We
or
need
5.
more.
Yeah, well, you can get more.
Okay.
They're gonna bring in more.
Okay,
They're gonna
more
because they're gonna have a big box where they're gonna introduce more
Ah.
characters. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All
So
right,
that's my
so
news. That's
that's
my
the
little
news.
news. That's my
All right,
little
that's
news.
board game news.
That's my little
That's
news. Now on our episodes we go a little bit more because I find more stuff. So yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
we want to let everybody here know we have a 100th
Yes.
episode coming
Yes.
up.
Yes.
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 We are so excited.
We are
100
excited.
Episodes.
Because right now I think tomorrow's gonna be 97.
97.
Yes.
So 100 is fast approaching.
Yes.
And if you're watching now, we are doing a games giveaway.
Huge
It's-
games
We
giveaway.
want to do something
Huge.
big,
Yes.
something spectacular.
Yes.
And we have some publishers
Yes.
on board giving
Yes.
us games to give to you.
Because I don't want to say, because I think I forgot who, I don't want to leave nobody out.
You forgot Board and Dice.
No, Board and Dice just, they
They just came on
confirmed,
board.
confirmed
Okay.
today.
But we have
Yes,
some
yesterday.
publishers that are coming
Yes.
on board. We have KTBG.
KTBG,
We have
Keymaster
Games.
who did Parks and Trails. Yes.
and we have Board and Dice, which I just said.
Board and Dice, yes.
And we have who else?
We have Seth LaFair,
Cephalofair Games.
Gloomhaven. Yes. And Frosthaven, yes.
Thank you, Cephalofair.
Yes.
my
So they're
favorite.
coming. They're going to be in there. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have some great publishers
Yes, we
sending
do.
us games, and we can't wait to share that on the 100th episode.
Oh, and North Star Games.
North Star Games.
Yes.
So, and we've got some announcements to make, so don't miss it. We're doing something special
Yes,
in
we are.
2022.
Yes, we are.
And you don't want to miss this.
OFPG is doing some
We're
stuff.
doing stuff.
We're doing stuff. Doing stuff.
So that's the 100th episode.
Yes,
But
yes.
now.
November 14th.
Yes,
Oh,
November-
you didn't tell them how they got to
Oh,
do
that's
their
right.
stuff.
All right. Okay. See, this is what live does.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
I can't
so if you
remember
want to be in the
everything.
giveaway,
Yes.
you gotta email us and grant. It's a contact at contact at ourfamilyplaysgames.com.
OurFamilyPlaysGames.com.
Yes, and you can see that in our episode next tomorrow.
Yes.
And also in the subject line, put 100th episode giveaway. So you got to do that, and then in the in the little, when you give us something, give us your name,
information.
and your information, give us your name, what episode you like, and why.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to be sharing that. We want to know whoever wins, what episode was their favorite, or
Yes.
what they liked about it.
Yes.
And that's part of our whole big thing for the 100. So make sure you include your name and the favorite OFPG episode and why.
Yes.
Yes.
Grant threw in that why. I didn't have why.
Oh,
He
no,
threw in the
that's-
why. He threw in the why. So yeah, we just do it.
So,
All right.
So
Okay.
next up, we have
Yes.
guests.
We have guests.
We have guests, and I'm so excited.
Yes.
First up, we're going to bring up Chad Hatting, and he is with Cardboard Caucus.
Yes.
He's going to tell everybody about the caucus.
Give him a hand clap.
All right, Chad. So happy to have you here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you guys.
So tell everybody, and I know the people who are here,
Yes.
they know about the caucus.
They know. They
But
know.
Those people out there that may not know.
Like her.
I'm here.
No, but you didn't know about Cardboard.
That's right. I did.
Yeah, you know.
Thank
I knew.
you.
I knew.
Well, we are a fairly new convention. This is our second time running. Our first time was right before COVID in October of 2019. So we ended up having to cancel last year. So this is only our second year running. But yeah, we're here in Des Moines, Iowa. What do you want?
Well, I mean, so why did you guys start it? I mean, so what's the purpose of the caucus?
Just to get gamers together to play games is our main focus. It started, there was a local gamer, Carl Sutherland, who posted on Facebook saying, hey, we should have a convention here in Des Moines. We don't have one. And so there was a group of probably 10 or so of us, would you say? Yeah, 10 or a dozen of us then that put on that first one. A few of them have now kind of dropped off. We're a little bit smaller group. But yeah.
It's just
That's how we got started.
somebody came with an idea and just started working on it, and now look at where we
And
are.
here we are.
Now, who came up with the name?
Do you remember who?
We had a list.
We had a list of names. I think, was it Aaron that came up with the cardboard caucus? I don't remember.
There may be documentation floating around there somewhere.
Somebody came up with it.
We had a contest. They won a prize for getting their name chosen. I think,
Yeah.
didn't they?
But yeah, Iowa, it's known
Yeah,
for
the
corn,
caucus,
Yeah.
corn, cows, and caucuses.
Yes.
The 3 C's.
And so, yeah, it's like we said, no politics, just games, but kind of playing off
I like
Iowa's famous political process there. So
Well, I like the name. I think it's
I like it.
fun.
It's pretty cool.
I think it's a
Pretty
lot
cool.
of fun.
get that
Cardboard
good,
Caucus,
good alliteration there.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Well, Chad, thank you for sharing with us about the Cardboard Caucus here in
yes.
Des Moines, Iowa. We're so happy to be here. Thank you guys for having us here.
We're glad
and
you're here.
hopefully we'll come back again.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you so much. All right.
All right, so next up we have Matthew Bach. Is Matthew here?
Matthew.
All right, in the back of the room. So Matthew is with Board Game Wagon.
We've been following him.
Yes.
We have.
Yes, we
Because
seen
we had
him.
Nuke-Con. He was at Nuke-Con. Both
Yes.
times we were there.
That's right.
And then also here.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, what's so funny, I got a pen from his table from at the Wagon back in 2019.
Yes.
And I found it the other day and pulled it out of my purse, and it works really well. Blue ink. I'm just
You-
saying, I
you
still
found it?
have a pen. Yes,
Okay,
I have it in my
alright.
purse. Well, yeah, they gave out these great pens, and 2 years later, it still works. So yeah, so thank you for that. So Matthew, tell us about the board game wagon.
Okay, so Board Game Wagon is basically my board game hobby just exploding.
Yeah.
So a lot of gamers have, buy a lot of games and end up with a big collection. So my collection was starting to grow, and I was trying to figure out, do I want to get rid of some of these, or what am I going to do with some of these? So I'm like, well, if I can make it a business, and then I can take it to some of these conventions, because there was a local convention where I was at, and I was, helping supply some of the games. And I'm like, okay, well, other conventions could possibly use some of this, or even fundraisers. We've done some fundraisers and some other events where it's like, if you want to have a fundraiser and you want to have some kind of an activity, we could do board games, and then I can bring, a selection to there, and then that can be the event for your fundraiser, whatever you choose to have.
Now this is your collection.
It is. It started as my personal collection, but I have since gone through the paperwork and stuff to be a business. So they're technically business assets, but the bulk of them are because they were mine.
Okay. And so how many?
Currently,
What?
Currently, I think we're at 1,800.
1,800?
I think that's great. You're at 1,800, and I think it's great you turned it into a business. It is a business.
I didn't say anything.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if you know, my husband has a problem.
See, here we go.
He is
Here we go.
addicted
Here
to
we go.
board games. And so we got to help him. So I'm happy to know that you figured out that you had too many for a
Sure.
personal collection.
Sure.
Right? Stay with
Oh,
me.
yeah, I have.
So you had to make it a business.
Oh, I have acquisition disorder like crazy.
Yes.
Oh,
See there?
It's a real. It's
not
thing.
a bad thing.
It's
You see, it's not a bad thing.
it's real.
And you just gave me a green light for the game over here.
So
you gave me
the-
green light. You gave me green light.
So once you identify the issue, then you can treat it.
See,
Well,
I'm
I
treating
like
it.
the treat.
I'm treating
No,
it.
you're not treating
Yes,
it.
I'm treating it.
He found a treatment.
I'm
He
treating
turned
it.
it into you turned it into a business. Yes.
Well, I'm actually working on my 501c3 to be able to do charitable stuff, so that I can get into some more places. But fundraise, like the conventions and stuff, are fun to be able to come. Set up my games, help run the play to win, and people will come and they'll play the games that maybe there's a game they can't afford and they want to try before they buy.
Yeah,
Or they have questions, or it's a big long game and they don't have people to play, so they'll come check it out and get a big group and play something like a 4-hour big long kind of a game. But a fundraiser is really fun because that community typically isn't into board gaming necessarily, depending on the fundraiser, and so you can introduce a lot of the games to a whole different community while supporting whatever it is that they're trying to do. We did a fundraiser for pedestrian safety with bicycles, but there's hundreds of charities, and to be into that system is something that I'm looking forward to pursuing a lot more.
Well, you know what? I am so happy that you took your addiction and made it into something that you can share with other people.
Sure.
But anyway, I got another question. Now you know that board game libraries are the heart of a con. So now how many cons do you go to?
Regularly, Nuke-Con and Cardboard Caucus are the two that we hit for sure every year. Depending on the schedule, I have one in Lincoln that I host because I'm originally from Lincoln, but I live in Omaha now. But that one is sort of a little trickier to get to because of football season. So finding a Saturday.
Yes,
in
we
the
do
fall.
love our football in one place in Nebraska. Yes, we do.
Saturday in the fall in Nebraska is really hard
Yes,
to
it
schedule
is.
around.
Yes, it is.
But there's, I've been to some events with some collection of games as far as Salt Lake City. Not all 1,800, but a couple of hundred I'll go. I've been to Vegas with a handful of stuffs for some events for people that I know. And they're like, oh, we need some board games. Okay, well, let me put together some in a suitcase or in the back of my car or whatever, and I'll go out and set them out for people because having all these games, like, it's unrealistic for me to play 1,800 games. But and there's even a few that I don't like or have found I don't like, but somebody does. That's their gateway game. That's what got them into the hobby, and they're getting somebody else into the hobby with that. So
See, I like him.
so
I do too.
so
like
if I can facilitate somebody's joy through board gaming and providing whatever they need for that, and to help other people, then and we have our team. We have a whole team of people who some of them are really good at explaining the games.
We love Nate and Melissa and also Lynette. We love them.
Yes.
Yep,
We love them.
They're probably the front-facing people, the ones that you will, when you come up, they will probably be the ones who will be checking your games in and out, answering the questions, helping teach possibly if you need, because Nate knows a lot of
Nate knows them all. Yeah, Nate knows them all.
a lot of the titles I'm familiar with and kind of how they play, but not necessarily the exact gameplay. Where Nate really gets into the rules and stuff, and then I even have some people that will do the tech. So I have some software people to help make sure that like the play to wins, when we go to a place, we can just seamlessly integrate into whatever system they're using. Like, what
That's
are your
cool.
badges? We will be able to use those.
It's cool.
So if someone wanted to have you come out to their event, how can they find you?
Probably, the email is probably the fastest way, bgwagon@gmail.com.
Okay.
We're on Facebook. Nate and Melissa and Lynetta and a couple others are pretty active on the Facebook to if you wanted to contact us there. And boardgamewagon.com has
cool.
most of that information, and probably what event we're going to next.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Matthew,
so much.
for coming, and thank you for sharing your addiction
Sure.
and changing it
addiction.
into a business.
Sure.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
So, that was. Are
I-
you still talking about
What?
that? Okay, Board Game Wagon. I think that's an awesome
Yes,
thing to
it
do.
is. It is.
1,800 games is too much for one person. But he turns it into a business, and I like him for that.
You like him for that? All right.
You like him for other reasons.
I like him because he
Because
has
there's
1,800 games. Yes.
All right.
That's why. Yes.
All right,
yes.
so we have one more guest. Last but not least, he just surprised us.
He just came
we
out of
didn't
nowhere.
know
Just came out of
He was
nowhere.
going to come in from Omaha, but we're
Just came out of
happy
nowhere.
that he's here because we always love to hear from Marcus Ross. He's Omaha's resident game designer. He has some great titles
Yes, he
out.
does.
Let Her Go.
Bees.
Is
Yes.
one that I love.
Yes.
And what's
Discount Salmon.
Discount Salmon. That's
Yes.
it. All right, Marcus, come on up. Let's talk. Marcus Ross. All right, so
Hello.
Marcus, tell us what's going on in your world. What's happening right now?
I'm working on some prototypes. I've got
Yes.
some meetings. I'll tell you what, I did something you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
So, as a game designer, if you want to work with licenses, you usually let them approach you. You don't just wholesale design a game and then try to track down the license. I'm going to try it, so I can help myself. That's the problem.
Okay. All right. I hope it works out.
I
Yes,
hope it works
yes.
out. The game I have is a Press Your Luck dice game
Okay.
based on Press Your Luck, the television game show.
Oh.
It's
Pressure luck.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a
Yes.
mean game.
Yes, with the whammy.
It is with the whammy, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
all
that's
of
a
that.
mean
Whammy is
one.
mean.
It's
It-
mean. It's mean.
But I love the show. I loved it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They brought it back.
Yes, they did.
So, like, it's a viable license now. If
Yeah.
I can track down the rights,
Yeah.
I'd love to show this game.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to do that.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Make the whammies nicer.
Nicer.
Make them nice.
I don't-
Instead of taking all your money, maybe they just take a portion of
If
it.
you make the
Now, are
whammies
you,
nicer,
are
it's
you
not
gonna be
the
nice
game
like that?
anymore.
You gonna be nice?
I'm not a whammy.
But you act like a whammy sometimes. In some games, you get kind of mean.
Are we going back to Colt Express where I take your money when you...
No, it's
Okay.
other games. It's almost all the games.
Now you make me want to put, like, a mask and a cape in the box so you can dress up as the whammy.
Yeah. The whammy do something.
A
Yeah.
whammy. I love it. All right.
No,
So what else you got?
But I'm also working on some designs. I'm doing some research trying to figure out backstory. I want to do a game based on the Nearest Green story. I had to order books on Jack Daniels because
Yeah.
the information is just not available. You have to go find it. So I'm trying to track that down.
That's going to be a good one. For those of you who don't know about Nearest Green, he helped create. He created Jack Daniels.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it became... It was taken over by somebody else, and his family is just now getting their due for what he did for Jack Daniels. So that'll be an interesting game.
That would be an interesting game. I'm trying to decide what kind of game to make it, but I want to learn more about the history before I just
Yeah.
wholesale run off.
Yeah, that's true. You got to do that.
And
Make
then
sure
you have,
the
to do it the
research.
right way. You have
Yeah.
to like talk to the family, see if that's something they want to have happen. So
Yeah.
that's the thing I'm working on.
So where have you been lately? I know you've been to a couple of
Ooh.
cons. Where have you been?
I went to Origins for the first time. That was my first Origins.
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. It was
Yeah.
real fun. Actually got to meet Scott Woods. So
Yes.
that
Yes.
was fun
Yeah.
too.
Our friend Scott Woods.
Yes. And what else did I do? Oh, jeez. What was the other con I went to? Was that Nuke-Con?
Geekway.
Well, I also went to Geekway.
Yeah,
Yes.
Geekway. You went
Yeah.
to
Oh,
Nuke-Con.
jeez. Origins and Geekway were one right after another.
Yeah.
I had 1 day of travel between the two.
Whew. Okay. All right.
But yeah, those are great conventions. Lots of just ability to play new games and with a lot of people just straight back to back to back to back. It's just they never close.
So did you take your giant size Azul?
I did take that to. I think I took that to Nuke-Con.
Yeah,
But
you did.
yes.
I mean, I got a
Yes.
chance to play.
That's
You got
where
to play.
that's
I'm
where
in love
the
with that
magic
one.
happened.
I am
That's
in
where the
love
magic
with that.
magic
You're
happened.
welcome, and
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You gotta tell them a story about that. You gotta tell them a story.
Well, okay. See,
Gotta tell them a story.
the
All
story
right.
about Azul is when
Okay.
Azul came out years ago.
Yes.
We went to play it,
Yes.
and we went to play it at this board game cafe. The guy who
In
taught it
Houston.
to us in Houston.
Yes.
He didn't teach it right. 'Cause
No, he
I
didn't.
hated the game.
Yes.
I
When
was
it came out, when Azul came out,
I was like, why do these people love Azul? I don't
Yeah.
like it. They say, oh, it's so much fun. You know, it's got chunky pieces. I'm like, well, yeah,
Couldn't
the
get
pieces
no
are
more
nice.
of 'em.
Didn't like it, so we never had it.
No.
And people would ask us about Azul. Why you guys don't have Azul? And I said, I don't like it. So we went we went to Nuke-Con a few weeks ago. Marcus brought in this giant Azul.
yes,
And he asked me to play it. At first I didn't want to. He said, no, you need to go play
you
it.
gotta go play at least
And
one more
then
time.
Marcus
One more
taught
time.
me the game in like 5 minutes. And then I fell in love with it. And I don't know if I fell in love with it because it was giant. Because of the
helps.
big pieces. It was really good. But I fell in love with it. I told this one over here that I loved it. And he went out and spent money and bought
Green
it.
light.
But the green light doesn't stop there. Thank you, Marcus.
Oh, you're welcome.
So then he had to go. Well, actually, then who's the publisher?
Plan B.
It was
Plan B.
Plan B.
We
but
talked about it on the show.
Asthma day.
Yeah, we talked about it on the
okay.
show that now I love Azul because at first they wouldn't send us anything. So when they found out that I loved Azul, they sent us expansions.
Ooh.
But we didn't have all the base games to the expansions. So then this one,
Green light.
when I bought 2 more different Azuls, Summer Pavilion.
We're caught up, family. We are caught up.
So we go with the expansions. So it's a good and a bad thing, but I do love Azul. I hate that I slept on it for so many years. But it's all about how you learn the game
Yes.
and who teaches it. Because they teach it to you wrong, it doesn't click with you.
Yeah.
And if a game doesn't click, I don't want to play it. I don't know what Marcus said in those 5 minutes, but it's just like, that's it. And it worked. So anyway,
Terraform
thank
Mars.
you.
Terraform Mars. Terraform Mars.
We're not going to talk about that game in this
Terraform
episode. Terraforming Mars. We're not doing it. Thank you, Marcus. Thank
you,
you.
Marcus.
Thank you.
Terraform
So-
Mars. Terraform Mars. You gotta get taught a little bit better.
This is another episode. We're talking
Gotta
about
get taught a little
terraforming Mars.
better.
I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna keep moving.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna
All
keep
right,
moving.
so now those are all of our awesome
Yes.
guests. Thank you to
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
Cardboard Caucus, Board Game Wagon, and thank you, Marcus Ross. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Now we're gonna do questions and answers from the audience and online.
Anything
So-
online, boo?
I will give it a second.
Okay. All right.
All right. So if anybody has a question for OFPG, here's your time.
Anybody got a question?
Come on,
All right.
Sammy. We have a question. Can we see him over here? Grant? Okay, good.
Not over here.
We're gonna put it over here, Sammy, right there,
Yeah.
so we can see. Want to be able to see you. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Matt,
Hi, Matt, I'm one of the organizers for Cardboard Caucus and Starla, Team Star Trek. I like Star Wars, but Star Trek just a little bit higher.
Okay, you can sit down now. You can sit down now.
But I wanted to know if you had a chance to try the Artemis Starship Simulator down the hall.
No.
We've got it here. It's totally free. Just walk up, and
Oh.
if there's an open space, you can go in. You sit down. There's a laptop, and you're manning one of the stations of the starship. Weapons, communications, navigation, and you all work together to fight a computer ship and have a little adventure for about half an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to try it before I go.
Yep.
It's not like Star Wars, though. It's not like Star Wars.
No, it's
though.
not.
No,
Mm-mm.
not like
It is
Star Wars.
not. It is better.
I don't want it then. I don't want it.
Thank you, Matt, for that question. I appreciate that. Star Trek. Any other questions?
Anybody got a question?
Oh,
Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up. Got a question?
I agree, Star Trek is superior in every way. I wanted to ask, is there a game specifically that inspired your logo? It reminds me of a few different games, but is there something that was an original favorite of yours or something that why you have those hexes?
Yes. It
Yes.
is the one that brought us into the hobby.
Yes.
And that is Settlers of Catan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Love
Because
Settlers of Catan.
if you look at our episodes and look behind us, you'll see why we really like Catan a whole
too.
bunch.
Yes.
Because we got a bunch of Catan. Yes, we do.
And yeah, we loved it. It brought us to the hobby. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I was designing the logo, I was trying to figure out shapes. Should I do a meeple? Should I do, circles and,
Mm-hmm.
just different pieces? And the hexagons just worked together and it just fit together. And That's it. It was an inspiration.
And it kind of gives that inspiration of what brought us into this hobby and what made us love it.
Because a lot of games
Yeah.
use that, but Catan was the one that inspired me to just make that design. Yeah.
And brought us in.
And brought us in.
Yes, yeah. Because see, you didn't want to do no co-op.
That's correct.
So I had to get that.
Yeah, I still don't.
She don't do no co-op. She don't do no co-op. But thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right.
I'm now going to ask an unfair question.
Oh boy, here we go.
What is your favorite episode of your show?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
Okay.
How do we go?
Okay. All right.
That is unfair.
Ooh,
That's
that's
totally
unfair. Okay.
I like every episode.
You know what? Our 50th.
Yes.
Our 50th.
The 50th episode was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because we had a whole bunch of content creators that we loved and we admired before we got into this. I mean, like
And then
Rodney
came,
Smith, Tom Vassell, the Murph brothers, Brothers Murph. I mean, all those guys that we've seen and looked at and I loved. And then all of a sudden they giving us, compliments back.
Accolades.
Yeah,
So
accolades.
It was great.
It
Our
was great.
50th episode. I know people say, why you celebrate at 50? Well, we didn't expect to make 50 episodes.
We didn't know. We didn't know we were going to make
When
it
we
50.
started out, we didn't
Yeah.
expect we were going to make the 50.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't expect this channel to do what it's doing. I mean, right now we're over 14,000 subscribers and still growing. And we didn't expect it, but we appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
We really, really do. It's become part of the fabric of who we are now.
And then
it
we
just-
got family.
Yeah, we do. We
I
love
mean, just like,
our OFPG.
some folks from
We
Minnesota.
got people
Minnesota
from
family.
Minnesota.
Minnesota
So
family.
We love coming to the cons, and it's really a great family activity for us. So yeah, I would say 50, and our next favorite is going to be 100. I know it's going to be a favorite.
Yeah, it's going to be 100.
No, it
Yes.
is, because that one we get a chance to give back to all of our subscribers and people.
Any
who
questions
watch us.
online, Grant?
Yep, you ready?
We're ready.
Yes, we're ready.
So here's two from Kabuki Kid.
Okay.
Kabuki Kid. Oh, I know Kabuki Kid. You remember
Yes,
Kabuki
I
Kid?
remember Kabuki Kid.
Yeah.
So first one is, any Dune love? Are you going to see Dune soon?
Tonight.
But no.
What?
No. We love Dune and we want to see Dune. I don't know if I'll be able to see it tonight. You don't want to fall asleep.
Sunday. What? Fall asleep? Why you going to fall asleep on it?
I'm tired.
We're going to see it, though.
But we
We're gonna
are going to see it.
We're going to
Yes.
see it, yes.
As
We're
soon
gonna
as
see it.
possible.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to see it.
And also Kabuki Kid asked, most anticipated upcoming game.
Ooh. Upcoming game. Power plants. No, well,
Yes,
yes.
that one.
It's
Yes.
anticipated. Oh, can it be a Kickstarter?
Yeah, Kickstarter. It can. I
It-
guess
that's
it
okay.
can. Yeah.
Dog
Park. Yes, Dog Park.
is such a cute
Yes,
game.
by Birchwood Games.
No, Birdwood.
No, it's Birchwood.
No, Birdwood.
Birdwood?
Yeah,
Okay, Birdwood. Yes.
And it's Birdwood. And Dog Park is
Yes.
an awesome little game.
Yes.
You gotta
It's
check
not.
it out.
It's not little. It's
Well,
pretty
you
big.
gotta
Yeah.
check it out. I think that's one of my favorites.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and then we also have Origins First Builders.
Origins First Builders by Board and Dice. That is
Yes,
fun.
It is fun.
That is fun.
one is more of for someone who's really into the hobby because it is a lot more difficult.
Yes.
Dog
Yes.
Park is gateway. Anybody can pick it up and it's a lot of fun. So you got those two. Yeah, gateway and then one that's a little more middleweight.
Yeah, and then now, unfortunately, it went. It was on Kickstarter by Restoration Games, but then it went off of Kickstarter. But it's supposed to be come back on, and that's what is that? Thunder Road Vendetta, by the old Thunder Road back in the 80s. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know about that. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
That is you.
Yes.
That is you. All right. Any other questions online?
All right, so this is one from Graham Glazer.
Okay.
Beyond board games, what keeps OFPG busy and having fun?
Oh, jeez.
Beyond board games.
Well,
That's
beyond.
you. That's you.
Wait,
That's
no,
you.
no. He said having fun.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Parenting a
Okay.
teenager.
Woo!
Not fun. But I think we like TV.
TV.
We like
Yes,
TV and movies, and I guess we like movies more so. We actually went to the theater to see a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just
yeah,
recently.
We actually, just
yes.
recently. We love movies
Yes.
and TV, and so we.
Because we have all the streaming services. We got all of them.
Yes, and we brought
Every
them
one of
with
them.
us.
Yes.
On the Fire Stick.
We got the Fire
So
Stick.
in the hotel, we've got the Fire Stick so we can see
Fire
all-
Stick will travel. We bring it.
Yes.
Yes.
So
we bring
we
it.
bring that with us. But
Yes,
so
we do.
we do love movies a lot, and we have fun with that. And then also, like yesterday, we went sightseeing in Des Moines.
Yes, we like Des
And
Moines.
we had a lot of fun. It was at night. We went to the sculpture park
Yes,
here in
we
Des
did.
Moines.
Yes, we did.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And so that was a lot of
And
fun.
those bridges.
The bridges
Yeah,
are
the bridges.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We got to go back during the day. We did this
Yeah.
at night, like 9 o'clock last night. So we want to go during the day so we can see it again. But like sightseeing and travel,
Yes.
that is fun for us.
Oh, you got to tell them about that bridge we want to go try to see.
Oh, yes.
The bridge.
I don't remember the name. It's the
It's the one with the little
trestle
squares.
bridge, something trestle bridge.
Yes.
And it's got the squares, the gym, and what is it?
High Trestle Trail.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We saw this
Not happy with
bridge.
them at all.
We saw this bridge on, I think, was on TV.
It was online. We were
was
looking up
online.
Des Moines things in Des Moines,
Yes.
and they showed this beautiful
Yes.
bridge with this, the little squares are all. It's like a spiral.
Yeah.
And there was
And they said it was
blue.
in Des Moines.
Yeah, and it's blue, and it's like, oh, it's so pretty. We want to take pictures on this bridge.
Yes.
And we get here, we drive out 35 minutes.
35 minutes, one way.
Way out.
One way.
And we get there and we're passing by and we see the thing tells us that you've arrived
Mm-hmm.
on our GPS. And we get there and it's like, well, where is it? We don't
You're in
see
the middle
it.
of a bridge.
Yeah. And
One
we
way.
Go over to the
And there it
we
is
get
over there.
And it's over there. So how do we get there?
So how do we get over there? So we turn back around.
We turned back around and we got back and,
And we
finally
found it.
figured out how to get to this little
Yes.
area where you park.
Yes.
And then it tells you have to walk
A mile
a mile to get to
to
the bridge.
get through the woods.
Through the trees.
Through the woods.
And we
With
said
no lights. With no lights.
Yeah, no.
We said no.
Yeah,
No.
so
We ain't crazy. We
the
are not
sightsee.
crazy. No.
I think it was a little misleading. We saw the bridge. It was very pretty. They should have told us about the
Yeah.
mile walk.
We saw it from a
They
mile
told us
away.
that.
We saw it. We
But
saw
we
it.
did see it from
Yeah,
a distance.
We saw it. Yeah.
From a
yeah.
distance. So, yeah,
So we
so-
came back.
so there we go.
Yeah, we did.
Sightseeing.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
anything else?
Yes. Yes.
Is that it?
Oh, you
Oh, we're done.
All right, so Mr. Coaster.
Oh,
won.
Mr.
Oh, Mr. Coaster. Hey, Mr. Coaster.
He had a
Yeah.
question. He said, "Is there one game you were adamantly against playing, but finally relented playing it and changed your mind?" I
That's
already
you.
know what yours is.
Well, I haven't relented yet.
What? What is hers?
Well, Azul.
Azul.
That's the one I was totally against, and I love it now.
And you won't relent to Terraform Mars.
No,
Or Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven.
Gee. You see, me, on the other hand, I play everything.
Yes.
I play everything.
He does.
I play everything.
Everything in our collection,
Yes.
he plays. I only play
Yes.
about 80%.
80%. I play 100% of it.
Yes, you do. Well,
Yes.
you pick most of it.
I guess I do. And anything you green light, I get. Yes.
So I have to be careful what I say around him because if I just
Yes.
even act as if I like it.
Green light.
There you go. So, anything else?
Yes.
So here's one from the House of Afroscapes and Curls.
Hey,
Hey,
Jade.
Jane.
And Jade actually said she's sad that she couldn't be here.
Oh, so are we. We miss you.
But anyway, she said, "Did we visit the African American History Museum in Des Moines?"
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, we got here yesterday afternoon and we decided to take that 30-minute drive out and then a 30-minute drive back. And we sat in the little parking lot area and we were pissed off for a while. It's like, a mile, we got to walk a mile. Why didn't they tell us?
And then that guy, did you see that guy?
Yeah.
He started looking
There
at
was a
us.
strange guy coming out the woods and that kind
We
of...
said, nope. 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 It's near Halloween too. No.
But
No.
no, we have not yet, but we do want to take some time to sightsee.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
All right, so the next one
What's
is
that
from
time?
Mom Gamer.
Oh,
Mom
okay.
gamer.
All right.
Yeah.
How did you discover modern board gaming?
Ooh.
Ooh. Those questions take us so far back. I know we've told the story 100 times,
Yes.
but we discovered modern board gaming because we were looking for new games for Grant.
Yes.
When Grant was 3 and 4, we started introducing him to board games. And all the board games were the same things that Mick and I played in our childhood.
Yes.
So we're looking, okay, now Grant's 16 now, so
Gotta be
about
more.
13 years ago, we're like, you still have Monopoly, they still have Sorry, Life, Connect Foresight.
Payday.
Payday, the same games we played. We have the originals.
Trouble.
We still got old boxes of these games, and now we buying new ones. And so I told Mick, it's like, there's got to be something else. This cannot be everything out there.
Stop thieves. No, wait a minute. They
No,
got
no,
it's new now.
no.
It's new now.
Yeah,
New now.
but it's like it had to be something else. And so I think the frustration in finding other games, because it's
Yeah.
like 30 some years later, it was the same game. So he found.
So then, I went on a search.
Here we
Green
go.
light. So, but I didn't know anything about, mechanics or nothing. I was
You
just
didn't know
fresh
what
out.
the
10 years
terminology
ago, I
was,
didn't know
nothing.
what was
You
going
didn't
on.
know.
And then I found this little crazy website that had all these friggin' games on there called Board Game Geek. And I was like, whoa, they got this Wikipedia.
Yes, it
so
is.
for gaming.
It is.
So I went on there, and then I found a couple of games. I found Forbidden Island.
Yes.
And I said, oh, that's cool. It's not too much, not too expensive. I said, so I can go ahead and get Forbidden Island. So I got Forbidden Island. And I said, Starla. I said, here we go, family. Starla. I said, I found a game. It's a new game. And I said, hey, we're going to work together. Keyword, work together. Work together. And we're going to all try, keyword all try to get off the island before it sinks. And then we're all, keyword all, get on the helicopter and get away. All those keywords. Starla said, all together. I said, we work together? I said, yes. She said, I don't want to work with none of y'all. I said, what? You don't want to work with none of us? She said, I don't work with y'all. I said, why? So then I found out why we can't play no co-op. Because we don't have no pandemic in our collection at all. Nothing, no co-op.
I will do teams.
She'll do teams.
I will do code
Yes.
names, something like that. I will do spades.
So then I found what this, our logo is named after. I found Catan. I said, everybody playing this Settlers of Catan, so I guess I get that. And then that's where we're here. Where
Loved
we are.
it.
Yes.
Light bulb went off. It's like, oh my God.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can make my own settlements. I can not trade with people when I don't want to.
And they don't trade. I mean, I'll sit there and say, I'll get ready to go, and I'll say, Grant, no. Starla, no. What?
Well,
I can't even say nothing.
What I love about Catan helped me teach Grant how to negotiate.
Oh, you try to ask Grant, could I have a wood? Yeah, give me 3 sheep. And I'm like, 3? What do you mean 3?
It taught him how to negotiate and give him some really good
A
negotiation.
hustle, he hustles.
Negotiate, hustle, tomato, same difference.
He hustles.
But,
and you be hustling too.
But we love it. We have
Yeah.
fun with it. Those are the kind of games that make us laugh.
Yes, we
That's-
do. We have fun
that's-
with it.
yeah,
We
we
have
like
fun
to mess
with
with
it.
each other.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so in 20 games,
Okay, and 20. Yeah.
In 20. Yeah.
does OFPG play thematic games around Halloween?
No.
No.
Okay.
But we should though.
But last year we did our Halloween episode, but instead of doing Halloween games, horror and all that,
Yeah.
we did games that should make you scared.
Yes.
And so we kind of did a twist on it because, like we talked about Survivor. I mean, that's not
Survive.
Survive. And that's
Survive
a
is
scary game.
horror. That's horror.
That's a scary game.
That's
you gotta
straight
think
horror.
That you got to get these people off a sinking island before the volcano blows up. They got to get on little boats that they can get eaten up by sea monsters or attacked
Sharks?
by sharks.
And not
that's
those
scary.
I mean, you sending these people out. You send them out to this island. Now that's just crazy.
It's crazy.
And then now you're gonna get them killed.
Yeah, that's a hard
And they're trying to
game.
get back. And then everybody's trying to kill everybody else.
And then
that's hard.
And then
That's hard.
Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Not everybody gonna make it.
Somebody's gonna
make
get
it.
left behind.
Somebody gonna get left. Somebody not left behind. Dead.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Dead.
That's true. The sharks are gonna take them out because we like to send the sharks to our opponents.
Yes,
to
we
make
do.
sure that
Yes, we
people
do.
get
Yes, we
it.
do.
But yeah,
And
so we like those kind of.
And then we said above and below.
above. Oh yeah.
Because you're reading, and sometimes if the way you read it, it's a little horror.
It's
the little
scary.
go-glos out there underneath, in the below.
Yeah.
Nah,
So those are the kind of games we
Yeah.
did for our Halloween episode last
Yes,
year.
yes.
Now Halloween this year, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We haven't really
We-
decided.
We said we're gonna dress up though. We did. We said. Now we like to dress up. Me and Grant like to dress up. We like to.
Yes, they do.
Yes, we do. Because for
Yes.
Ren fairs, we do dress up.
Yes,
And-
so
and
they
for
made
this-
me feel bad
Yes,
this past.
yes.
We went to a Renaissance fair this year, and so Grant had his outfit on, and Mick had his outfit, and I
Yes.
went in my regular clothes like I always do.
Looking bad.
And everybody at the Ren Fair thought they were part of the Ren Fair. They were like, "Oh, you guys part of it?" Even the Queen.
The Queen wanted to hire Grant.
wanted to hire Grant.
She wanted to
be
hire
part of the
Grant.
court. So they had all this stuff, and so Mick said, "See, you should have dressed up. You should have been like us." So I felt bad. So I have given in. I bought an outfit.
She did.
So now I have a Ren Fair outfit.
She'll be the lady of the House of Fitch.
Yeah, so I have an outfit.
Yes.
So next time we go to a Ren Fair, the entire family will be dressed up.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Yes, we will. Yes,
Yeah.
we will. But for Halloween, we're gonna dress. You said you
Yes.
were. Listen, we got spirit Halloweens everywhere. We can go. We can do it. You can do it. See that? We're gonna do it, people. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah. See, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
When you guys check out the episode tomorrow, we kind of talked about that. Or was that last week? We talked about you and your dress.
Oh, my dress.
Yes.
Yes, I love my dress.
When Grant was little, we did Halloween every year, bought him an outfit every year.
Yes.
I, again, didn't like to dress up.
No.
So Mick would
Me.
go as a Roman soldier.
I was a gladiator.
Gladiator.
I was a gladiator.
And, with the Roman gladiator, they wear this white sheath, which is a dress.
It's not a dress. It's a
It has
sheath.
no pants.
It's a sheath.
Anyway, it's a dress, and then I always tease myself. So you're wearing your dress this year? And
Yes.
you laugh. But I mean, it's got the Roman outfit and the hat and all that stuff. But I'm gladiator.
Gladiator.
But
Yeah.
I've always teased him about wearing a dress. for
And I loved
Halloween.
it. I loved it. I loved it.
Yes.
I had to retire
Yes,
a few
so-
years ago, but I
and
love it.
I think
Yeah.
it was. Is it this episode coming up that we did the pictures of?
That was last one.
Last week.
Yeah,
You'll
last
see the
one.
pictures of Mick and Grant dressed up and him in his outfit.
It was last one.
But yeah,
It was last
he
one.
loves.
Yes.
I don't know
love
why he
it.
doesn't
I
cosplay.
love it.
He should cosplay.
I
'cause
should.
Yeah, because
I
you love
should.
it. You love
I
dressing
should
up,
do that.
makeup, and all
I
that
should.
stuff. And we have another person in the audience that likes to dress too.
Oh, yeah. Marcus.
Because we went to an event with Marcus and he was dressed as a purple wizard.
He was a wizard.
Yes, he was.
For,
with a hat.
Yes.
the whole gamut.
He was
So, yeah.
everything. He was
So
everything.
Anyway, yeah.
What we got, Grant?
All right, so Mom Gamer asked, may I ask the story behind having a YouTube channel in the first place?
The story behind the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much time? That could be a long story. I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet. We started the channel back when we were living in Houston. We would go to different conventions, and we just didn't see any diversity. There were
Yeah.
no families, for one. People of color. There just wasn't there. We'd go there. Grant was little. We would try to take him places. There were no kids for him to play with. It was just like, these cons are for adults, and they're games. And I agree, it should be adults, because we love playing it, but I think there should be a child element too. Maybe some cons will have, kid rooms so they can play. We did go to one in Galveston, Game-Con.
Yeah.
They did have a room for teenagers. It was video games and stuff, which I thought was nice because Grant had a chance to play. But I'm digressing. But anyway, the story was we just didn't see enough families, people of color, and so we got to start something. So in 2018, we started a Facebook page.
Yes.
And we were telling people about our exploits. We're going to gaming cons, showing us playing games and introducing games. And what we found out was that a lot of people of color just don't know this hobby exists.
No, they don't.
So where we were 13 years ago, they're still here today. They're like, oh, there's games outside of Monopoly? We're like, yeah, there are games outside of Monopoly. So we just wanted to show people that these games exist. They're a lot of fun. They bring your family together. I mean, this hobby actually uncovered something we didn't know about our son. We did not know he had a talent for video editing.
Yes.
And without doing this channel, we would have never figured that out. And he edits all of our videos. If you watched them,
That's all him.
It's him.
We don't do anything. That's all him.
And so we didn't know.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he started at 15.
Yeah, so we just
Yeah.
didn't know. And so he's been doing great. And he's always loved computers and stuff, but he can edit videos and it's great.
We didn't
So-
know he could do it like
so
what
this
he
channel
does,
has been
but
so
he do
great
it,
for
yeah.
us. But just having that missing piece or those missing pieces in the hobby made us say we're going to step up and fill it.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother always told me, stop complaining about something. If you want to be if you want to change something, be the change.
Yes.
And so we decided to be the change,
Yeah.
and here we are.
And we're just talking. We
Yeah.
just keep on talking. Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right, one more.
One more.
We got to give away games.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And we got one in the
there's
audience,
a lot of
too.
Okay,
questions,
one
so we
audience.
may need to cut some extra time. We might have to.
Okay, we got to.
But,
Well, no, first, let's get
Let's get
from
the
the
audience.
audience.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, all
okay.
I'm David from Minnesota.
David from Minnesota.
Yes.
Minnesota family.
Yes.
I want to know, when you guys play games, who wins the most games?
Here you go. See, you were my family. Now you messed over me. You messed over me.
And I also want to know if either of you had to learn to be a good loser and a good winner.
Well, you know what?
David
I'm gonna
David
take this
just
one.
crushed me.
He
crushed
I'm
me.
taking this one because you took the one about bringing the games up to,
He
and
crushed
everything,
me. He
and
crushed
talked about
me.
how I didn't want to
Yeah.
co-op. But I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
Okay.
But don't be
So-
too harsh. Don't be too harsh. Don't be too harsh.
Yeah.
Don't be too harsh.
Okay. This
right.
is my question.
Oh.
So, when we first started playing these
Mm-hmm.
games, I hope I get the question in order. Mick always teaches the games. He was bringing
Yes.
the games in.
Yes.
Now, my husband, you guys may not know this, he played college football.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always been competitive. He's a big guy, played football in college. He was doing golf when we first got married, so he loves to do competitive stuff.
Yes.
So we got into the board game hobby. Mick thought that he would be more superior to me playing board games because he's picking the games. So he picked the games and he'd teach us the games, and he thought he would win all the
Yes,
time.
I thought.
And he started not winning, and I was winning.
Yes.
And Mick had a horrible response to me winning. I mean, hitting a table and stuff. And to the point where I said, well, you know, if you're going to act like that, then I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to play with you. So he was like, well, okay, I'm going to be better. He had to learn how to be a good loser.
From here on.
My husband learned to be a good loser because it was either learn to be a good loser or we're not going to play.
Yes.
And we wanted to play because we wanted to do things together, and that was killing our family game night.
So I had to learn to lose
Gracefully.
forever.
Yes.
Yes.
But see, but my husband did not understand that, you've been competitive
Yes.
in football and golf and all that
But
stuff.
this one.
But he didn't know I grew up being competitive too. Because I played spades, I played dominoes, I played poker. I like to play, and I played board games. And my cousins were so harsh on me, I would cry.
Yes.
But they would make me cry until I learned how to win, and I learned how to beat them.
See, I didn't know all that. I didn't know all that.
How to beat them. So, and that's where we are now. Did I
But she's
answer
a
all
good
of your
player.
questions?
But Starla is a great player. She is a great player. Because
I like
when
to-
you're sitting there thinking that she's not looking at you, she's looking at you. And don't touch her. When y'all at a con or something and she's playing, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Because she's trying to rip us apart. That's it.
Okay, I hope I answered your question. Okay.
Alright, here's one where I'm actually going to get on the camera.
Oh.
What?
So what are you saying?
So,
Okay.
This must be for you.
yeah, it is. For some reason, Graham Glazer said, if Grant's up for it, could we get his top 5 games?
Okay. All right.
I'm up for it.
Okay.
So I will give my top 5 and a bonus that you will just love.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, my
Let's hear
bad.
you. Thank you. You can put it back on, but let's hear you.
All right, so my top 5 games. All right, so currently, I can't say of all time, but I can say for right now, it would be King of Tokyo, the original.
Yeah.
I don't like the new one as much, but I like the original. I like Dog Park, even though it's not even really out yet, but it's
Not yet, it's
really
coming.
good.
But
It's
you
coming.
played it with us and you liked it.
I like Potion Explosion. That was
Yes.
a pretty good one. It was fun, knock everything around. I like Quacks of Quedlinburg. That was a pretty good one. I like how it's puzzly and push your luck mixed in. It's really good. I like Clank. I like all versions. She is not
Love
a fan
Clank.
of the space one.
We like the. She don't like the space one, but we like the space one. Yeah.
I like the original Clank with Mr. Whiskers.
But
Mr. Whiskers is a
in all
gangster.
of them.
Mr. Whiskers.
But he's in all of them.
He's Dr. Whiskers when he goes to space.
Yeah.
True.
He's Mr. Whiskers.
True.
If y'all don't know Mr. Whiskers, in Clank there's this cat because in Clank you're thieves. In thieves you're going into this dungeon stealing from this dragon. Well, the dragon don't like that. And so you got to try to sneak around, but if you make sounds, the dragon comes after you.
You make a clank.
Yeah, you make a clank.
Yes.
But in this dragon, there's this cat, and everybody's trying to wonder, and his name is Mr. Whiskers. And they're trying to wonder is the cat controlling the dragon or is the dragon controlling the cat? But everybody knows that cat is controlling that big old dragon. So
Mr.
yeah,
Whiskers is so cute.
He's
and
a gangster.
So evil.
he's a gangster.
Cute and evil.
He's a
I
gangster.
love
Make an
him.
expansion
Yeah.
for Gangster Whiskers.
I
There we go.
love him.
Yeah.
I love him. So those
Yeah.
are your 5?
And no, I last one as a bonus, and these are 2 bonus ones. I like Shy. That one was a really good one.
yeah,
okay.
Chai.
Like Chai.
And then I also like Gloomhaven.
Yes. See, that's my son right there. That's my son. That's my son right there. That's my son right there. My son right there. Gloomhaven.
And the digital version is really good too. I love the digital one.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
came out a few days ago. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
on
the
the
digital.
20th.
Yeah.
So
There
pretty
you
good.
go.
Price and Isaac.
Yes.
If they're seeing this,
I yield. I yield.
all right, I'll be gone. Thank you.
Oh man. All right, you want to do some game giveaways now?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's pull some numbers.
Yes, let's do
All
that.
right, who's gonna pull? Oh, you want me to pull? Okay. All right, let's see.
Okay, wait. First we gotta show them what they're gonna get.
Okay.
Okay, we from 25th Century Games, we have for the holidays, it's Christmas Lights, a card game. All right,
Okay, so let's
go.
see. We have. Oh God, why am I pulling? You know I can't see without glasses. Okay. 2252723.
Hey, come on!
Oh, winner. That's it. I
No,
got-
we got
no,
more.
Okay, well, that's his.
Hold on. Well, I gotta show them.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. All right, we got another one.
Next one.
I don't want to look in the bag. Let's just grab it.
From our friends from 25th Century Games, and it's a cloud control, a shape building party game.
Okay. This one is going to, I'll read the last three numbers. 724. 724.
All right.
All right. The other one's on the side.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
All right, we have-
Okay, now this is Grandpa Beck's. We love them. And
Skull King.
they go a little bit above and beyond when they send to content creators. And in here, we got over here.
Where is it open?
We scratched out our address and stuff. But this is Skull King.
Yes.
And they go all out
Skull
for the
King
game.
is
All
a
out.
bomb.
We love Skull
Love
King.
it. All right, this one's going to, I'm going with the last three digits. Yeah. 715.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for coming.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Got another one?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm not done. From bicycle games, yes, bicycle like card game, but they do a lot of great games, and this is a party game that they had that just came out, and it's called Fumbling Ferrets. So we're gonna do this.
714. All right. And thank you
There you
for
go.
coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right.
There's
I'm
more?
done. I'm done.
Okay.
And we got this. It's from. It's Jolly Thinkers, and it's Cheese Thief from Japan.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a good number. Let's see. This is 705.
Marcus.
You're
All right.
welcome. Thanks for coming.
One more.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Bloodborne from Simon Games. Thank you, Simon.
All right, that's the last one.
That's the last one, the big
All
boy.
right, last one. 708.
Oh! There you go.
You're welcome. Any more?
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it.
Well, that is the games giveaway. So the last thing I want to talk about, we're not going to take any more questions right now because we got to wrap up.
Yeah, a little
we're
bit,
there?
little bit.
All right. So,
Merch.
merchandise.
Yes.
We have some great family, OFPG family here from Minnesota who have on these awesome
Yes.
OFPG shirts. So if you have not gotten an OFPG shirt, check us out. We have
Beth
this
Sobel.
design.
Beth
We
Sobel.
have Beth Sobel. She's a board game artist.
Yes.
She did this one for us. Then we have a new one out from Katia Hawatson, who does the board game calendars. What is it called?
It's
art
mosaic.
cre-
Mosaic.
Yeah, for board game art creation.
Board game art creation.
Yeah, so
Yes.
she just did a recent one for us of our original logo, but she did it with all the little meeples and stuff. Then we've got some bags that we're selling right here at the convention. You can get one of those. You know, that supports our channel,
Yes.
so we appreciate all that. But if you want some merch, be sure to get some.
And what else we got on there? Oh, subscribe.
Oh, that's right. If you're not,
Gotta subscribe.
if you do not subscribe to OFPG, why not?
Yes.
Why not? You know, we are at over 14,000. The goal for this year was to get to 15. We did 10,000 last year, but we know why we got to 10,000 last year because we were on Good Morning America. So we know that's what bumped us to 10,000. But our goal this year was to at least do 5,000. So we've gone over.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're
getting
almost there. We're over 4,000 so far. We're almost in December. So if you haven't subscribed so we can make our 15,000 this year. And just watch the channel. We really try to share a lot of good information about the hobby and what's going on, and just to bring a different voice to what's going on in the hobby.
Yeah, and if everybody who asked the question, we're going to try to get those questions, or definitely send them on, to us, and just email us or something like that.
Thank you.
We still have our Ask OFPG segments.
We do.
In our
The questions that we didn't get a chance to answer online, we'll put them in the Ask OFPG segment on the show because we try to answer as many questions as possible. And we get a lot.
We
finally decided, hey, let's just answer them on the show, and that's what we're doing. Thank you guys out there online who are watching.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We're so sorry we can't get to everyone's question, but this is a 1 hour show.
1 hour show. We're going to keep everybody forever because we got to play games.
Yeah, we got to play some games.
Oh, let me tell you what I played, though. I got to tell you what I played.
I got to tell them about you. So after all the sightseeing and everything, he still went down and played games to 1 a.m. Now I was just totally tired. I don't know where he gets the energy.
It was those people right there.
All right, so
It was Matt.
What did you play?
No, but I had fun. I
did.
played Furnace. Oh, and that person over there.
Oh,
no, those two.
yes.
Those two over there.
Culprits. You guys are helping
Nate
as a district.
and Melissa. Nate and Melissa.
That's
They
right.
did it too. But we played Furnace. Furnace, and that was really good. That's what it's kind of like a real hot game now. Furnace by Arcade
Really?
Wonders.
Is that pun intended?
No, it's really
Furnace
good.
hot game.
Okay, really, yeah, okay. But anyway, Furnace is good.
Okay.
There might be a green light. There might be a green light.
I just said okay.
There might be a green
said
light.
Okay.
There might be. I heard a little green light. I heard. And then also I played Dice Mountain.
Okay.
Dice.
Should I say okay? I'm just gonna nod.
Is it Dice Mountain, right, Nate? Dice Miner.
I'm just gonna nod.
It was Dice Miner. You go, no, but Dice Miner is really good. It was a really good game, and it's pretty hot too. It was a Kickstarter that I got to try to find now by Atlas
Why are you
Games.
trying to find it?
Huh?
Why are you trying to find it?
I don't know. Why am I trying to find it? I don't know.
So those are the games he played last night.
Yes.
No telling what he's gonna play today.
No telling.
I'll tell you guys about it next week.
Yes.
On the
No
show. Yeah,
telling.
I'll
No
tell you about
telling.
it.
No telling.
Yes.
All right, so Starla, where can they find OFPG in this crazy place? But it really a nice place like Des Moines.
If you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yeah.
you can find us on Facebook,
Right.
Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter,
Yep.
right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska.
Local. Well, we're not really local right now.
No, not now,
Yeah,
but
no,
if
yeah.
you come to Omaha, Nebraska,
Yes.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. and Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right, so family, we're so glad you guys
Yes.
came.
Thank
but
you
definitely
all for
online,
coming.
definitely, hey, we always love to hear from you. Talk to us, comment, because we love to hear from
Yes,
you.
we do.
And always know, and
Yes.
that's everybody in here, and always know out there, we love y'all.
We do. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye, everybody out there. Bye.